want to record me eating fries, go ahead. Scrumptious.
Oh, midnight in the ghetto street.
Alrighty, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crew After Dark. I'm your host, Marco, and this is my co-host, Brody.
Yeah, you nailed it.
So today we decided to do something a little bit special, a little festive, if you will. Today we're going to talk about our, favorite or not so favorite memories about Christmas and the whole surrounding season. You know, if everybody in the world does it, comics, TV shows, movies, the news, and whatnot, why can't we? Why can't we hop on that bandwagon? I think we can. So I will admit right up front, I don't have a lot of positive Christmas memories because my time at the meat slinging factory has kind of killed it for me. But I'm sure we can cook up a couple nice things. Oh God, he's in hell. Oh God. Instead of robot Santa, it's the robot devil who found you. Oh, now he's chronic. Now he's back to normal. All right. Did you want to kick off a nice little memory, good or bad? In fact, you know what? If you want to include your little New Year's time at the serving job, you can too if you want to bitch.
You're gonna hate me. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out the white balance thing. This is the setting. This is the exact setting.
No. You went. I went. Oh, that's great. And then you went change. This is professional.
I didn't click anything. It was auto adjusting.
This whole thing's staying in. We're gonna let the people know why this episode is late and unprofessional. I'm here. I'm a professional podcaster, and I quit my day job. I'm not laid off temporarily for Christmas. I can't go back anymore. Today's episode is sponsored by Canada Post. Thank you for going on strike for. Thank you to the employees for going on strike for way longer than I thought. So, and thank you to the corporation for not, paying a living wage.
Yes, and also thank you to the government for forcing them back to work while at the picket lines for that Christmas spirit. Santa's elves couldn't have done it without you guys.
No, they couldn't. Let's round of applause. Actually, I won't lie to you. I know we talk about Christmas, but hold on a second. I was hoping we were warned about this strike for a good little bit.
Were we?
And I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty about my job, but pretty much we have to do some mailing at my job as the end of the year approaches. We don't really have a lot of work. Number one, people are on holidays, and number two, it's the end of the year. Like it's kind of like if you're going to start something, you should start in January. So any work that is required is kind of something that's got to be mailed out. And, we were warned ahead of time, there may be a strike, but everyone's like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And then it happened. And we're like, all right, whatever. And then a week goes by, and we're like, whatever. And then 2 weeks go by. We're like, whatever. And then 3 weeks go by, and we go. And then 4 weeks, then 3.5 weeks go by, and then we're like, yeah, no, you got to stay at home now. No work for you. We're done.
You actually just
no more
reminded
sweeping
me,
the shelves.
Remember back about 8 years ago or so. Remember Strike Life? Remember when we were in college? That nice Strike Life.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so I guess just some background for Strike Life. So we were going to college, and our college was striking. For you, I think it was just all around pretty decent because it was your first year in college.
Yeah.
For me, it was my final year, and I had to do like my co-ops and stuff. So strike happens. We don't really think too much about it. I don't think it's gonna last that long, but it's lasting like it lasted a while, like 6 weeks. No, 5 weeks.
It was well over a month. I want to say like 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because we ended in October. Yeah, no, I remember because in October was our halfway break, whatever it's called,
reading week, but not really reading week.
It's supposed to be reading week. Yeah, I remember
a single
then.
Fucking thing.
Yeah,
and look at where it got me today, guys.
Podcast extraordinaire. Yeah, no, yes, would have started on reading week, and then we didn't go back until like the first week of December, maybe like November 29th, 30th, maybe.
Yeah.
But God, that was so nice. But for me, it kind of sucks. I started to do my co-ops, and then once Strike Life returned, we were told it's like, okay, yeah, so we still have to do all the stuff we have to do. We're just now going to cram it in, and you no longer get a Christmas break. But it was nice. To be honest, it was at the point where I was like, why not just cancel the semester by this point? Like it was 5 weeks out of a 12-week 4, 8, 16-week course, 12-week course. How's it work again?
I'm gonna tell you exactly why they didn't do that, Brody.
Money.
Money, baby.
But no, this track life was so nice. So nice. That would have been my. I don't know if you're thinking this, but this would have been my first time where it's like I didn't have the responsibilities of school, just the responsibilities of working. I'm like, this is so much better. I can
Now
go
you
to
have
work on
only
my
the
co-op.
responsibilities of working. Isn't that great? Doesn't that feel
No, it
good?
was nice. Yeah, it was so nice because instead of having to come home and study, it was just like I come home and I don't know, I'm done for the day. Oh, remarkable. And now we're kind of back to that. Mind you, Canada Post is back to work, and I have a return date, which is like 6 days after you enter your little layoff
You
period.
have 1 week of fucking rock star life. Because I'm getting laid off of my job too. And I love it. I tell people, like, oh yeah, I'm getting laid off at the end of December. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
and
you
I'm like,
poor
no, it
soul.
fucking rules.
Pray for me. Yeah, no, actually, so you missed out on this because you're working today. But everybody's like going back to work like a week after you get laid off. Because it's like me and the other feller who are laid off, and then we have another person who's on Christmas break, or not Christmas break. She booked a vacation. She's going to back on January the 6th as well.
Fuck her.
Listen, just like fake a sickness, but don't air that part, Jamie.
Boss,
Don't
I'm
air
sorry. I have AIDS. Feline AIDS.
Right after you have a nosebleed all over the coffee table.
So, let's talk about Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas
Yeah.
time. Our favorite
I haven't had
Christmas
Captain Mo in a
memories.
few days, man. Like 2 days. That was crazy. That tastes so good. I miss it. I was shaking the past 2 days.
You're lost at sea without him.
I'm lost at sea without him.
No,
No,
you
I guess.
trust Captain Mo, but my loyalty lies to Sailor Jerry.
Oh, the sailor, the captain.
We're a whole crew. Hey, it is the Crew Chat Podcast, baby.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't wear my course sweater. This just seems like an alcohol podcast.
I like
Like
how
a
it's-
Christmas one.
So we keep pussyfooting around the Christmas subject, but I gotta take a tangent here again. Brody's wearing a Coors sweater that looks like the color of Coors Banquets, right? That tan kahake color.
A delicious can.
Oh, Brody's first time out drinking. It was
Good
back.
time.
I was underage still. I was a wee lad of 18, but the rest of the whole crowd could drink.
No,
Go
no,
out-
you were above of age.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't drink at the bar. Yeah, I was a youngin' then.
Hold on a second. No, you're of age now. You bought alcohol.
Yeah, I'm 26.
You bought alcohol
No,
when
I
we
had
went
people buy
that day.
it for me.
No. You bought it yourself. Just to let you know.
No.
We
Brody,
went to
Brody.
the LCBO. No, I can guarantee you. What happened was this. We went to the LCBO. I had a big bag of stuff. You had a big bag of stuff. We were walking home instead of taking the bus for some reason. And we're both like, oh my God, there's so much alcohol, the bag's ripping. You didn't get ID'd. I think you just took a gamble there and won.
No, because I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you
when
and I
I'm
were
talking
walking down
about I'm talking about when we went to that bar, came back to my place. We were playing
That
like
was the same
Settlers.
day.
That was the same day. Brody was a fucking fiend
It's like
that
11
night.
in the morning.
It's fucking. We're out at this bar. Everyone's having a few drinks. We come back to my place. We set up Settlers of Catan, a couple other board games. We're all playing around. Everyone's drinking, having a good time, and Brody's having a great time. Let me tell you, Brody's having an excellent time. He is knocking them back. I have seen Fish drink less than him.
In
This
my
guy-
defense,
it got to, no. You don't get to defend yourself yet.
it was.
You don't get to defend yourself yet.
I indulged.
You
Dude, I dared.
overindulged. At one point we're like, Brody's fucking wasted. He was silly. He was straight up silly. So we're like,
Yeah,
okay,
silly
Brody,
little guy.
you're cut off. We cut him off. He starts fucking stealing our drinks and stealing our beers. And he's downing our, like, I would turn around, turn back, and Brody slurping down my fucking drink. So
I'm a
then,
different man now, Marco. All right.
then-
I don't do that anymore.
yeah, you have your own drinks to slurp down. You enjoy responsibly now.
Yeah.
Brody gets completely shit-faced, and he gets to this shit-faced point where, like, he's just no longer coherent, and he's just like zonked out on the side of my couch. So, the night winds down and everyone's like, oh, like Brody's all fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I gotta be the fucking tard guard for this guy. And he starts vomiting. He vomits in the trash can. He misses the trash can. He vomits on the couch. It goes under the fucking couch. And I'm like, well, fuck, I got a pukey whole fucking room here. But I'm like, I can't move Brody. And I'm not gonna like, I love you, pal, but
Just
you're not.
Breaking
I'm not
Bad.
bringing you to a bed when you're just gonna make a mess of it. Brody is just fucking dead. Wake up the next morning, bro. Oh, sorry. Let me say, I did sleep with him on the couch to make sure that he didn't choke to death in his sleep. He was that
Get them on
retarded.
to roll over on my back, and you went, no, I never was so comfy.
You're just like old reliable, or is it old faithful? Whatever geyser goes off every 20 minutes or whatever at Yellowstone.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, to be honest with you.
Well, you're back.
We're learning. This is an
Back on.
educational podcast.
Yeah, we're getting edumatated.
Yeah.
The next day comes around. It's like 7 a.m. when Brody starts churning, and I'm like, okay, all right, let's get you home, pal. He's got like a bunch of missed calls.
Yeah, it was an unpleasant.
I remember walking by, and my dad was like, "Oh, you boys had a good night, huh?" And you were just like, Good time.
Yeah, good times.
And then Brody didn't
Good
drink for
times.
like 2 years after that.
No, it was a few years. It was quite a while, actually.
Quite a while, and it's okay.
I
He's
just
a
don't
good old
drink it,
boy
but-
now. He's
I'm a
back
good
on
old
the
boy now.
brewskis.
I mean, this isn't mean to say. I don't think. Let me know if it is, and I'll cut it out. Remember earlier this year, we were watching some sort of movie at your place, and we were all drinking, and then you convinced Vimo to take a toke, and you two got knocked out by it.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember I crossed the fade hard that night.
That was funny. I was in the same situation you were in that same room where I'm like, I could go home, but maybe I'll keep an eye on those two gentlemen.
We decided to cross the fade, and it's like the Ghostbusters say, don't cross the streams. Don't do it.
Yeah.
We should have
and I-
vomiting in my backyard against the tree.
Yeah, well, at least you guys are in the backyard. I don't think. No, I brought a bucket down. Well, most of it was in the backyard. I don't think it was too. Actually, you would know. Was it bad? No, it wasn't that bad, right? In the basement.
I remember it killed the grass.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, well, I guess
Yeah, like
it was
4
that
days
bad.
later, there's just like 2 patches of dead grass.
Lots of good times at your place.
Yep. Oh, I'm fucking
yeah, and I
pissed
remember-
too. I'm pissed about that because
Yeah.
so my dad was like, "Oh, I saw some puke in the garden or on the grass the next day." And I was like, he was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, Vimmel got sick." But you know how you were talking to my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, she fucking ratted me out. She's
No,
like,
she
"It
didn't
wasn't."
do that
She's
till
like, "It
later."
it wasn't just Vimmel. It was Marco too."
It wasn't. No, she didn't do that until later, or unless she did it that same conversation.
I can't quite remember.
Because I remember I went to your house like a couple of weeks after, and your dad was like, "Oh, you boys drank too much. Yeah, you puked in my backyard." And I went, "I didn't. Those two did." And then you looked at me and you went,
Okay. All right.
I went, I mean, only Vimmel. He looked at you and you laughed. I'm like, "Ew."
Fucking ratted me out. Thanks,
You gotta let
pal.
me. You gotta let me know what lies you're entangling me in. All right.
All of them.
Just give me a heads up, and I'll go along with it. I'm ride or die, apparently. I just need to know I'm on
Indictments,
the ride.
RICO predicates. You're involved in all of these.
Credit card, mortgages, loans,
Oh yeah, immigrant scams, all that.
all that good stuff.
That good
Yeah.
stuff.
Was that this year or was that last year? This whole year's been a blur.
What? What specifically?
That incident where you guys were thrown up.
That was last summer. It wasn't this summer.
Yeah, this whole year's been a blur to me. One moment it's like New Year's, and I'm here after going to our one friend's New Year's party that got way too weird, and now it's almost Christmas.
I can't believe I missed that. Goddamn COVID.
Oh, I ain't going back, even if there's an invitation. That was so weird, man. A whole bunch of strangers.
Well, we've got our own New Year's plans. It's New Year's with the crew chat. New Year's extravaganza. Countdown
You
New
can
Year's with us.
come to my Twitch chat. You're my friends. You're invited.
You're invited. We can have a
Bring money.
parasocial relationship.
BYOM. Bring your own money. That was so awkward, dude. Everyone was
Well, you got to tell them now. You got to tell them. You can leave out names. You can change names. Everyone's Frank. Everyone's Frank and Ashley.
Jamie, cut here.
Nobody watches this podcast.
And return. All right, so there's somebody at the party that we knew, and this individual started dating somebody. And I already told you this story.
She's a great
I
girl.
learned all about that. No, I didn't?
No, I'm just letting the audience know she's a great girl.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know her. My very first interaction was her talking about her little fucking sexual kinks. And everyone's got them, but I didn't know her name. In fact, I'm still... No, I know her name now, but at the time I was like, I don't even know your name. But
Yeah, you knew
like,
she
I
ate ass
know.
before you even knew her name, dude.
Yeah. And there was a whole room of strangers, people I didn't know, all these weird... They're all talking about stuff like that. And me and Vilma are looking at each other, and we're like...
I so
was
wish I was
so-
there. I'm so pissed. I had
You
to
would have
go.
thrived.
I
You
would
would
have
have thrived, but I was...
thrived.
I was so like I should.
Here's the best part about those parties like that. You're allowed to lie. You can just make up the most outlandish stuff.
You can lie. No one's stopping you. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal to lie unless you're under oath. Pro tip,
Yeah.
just don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Where were you the
They
night of the
can't
murders?
indict you. Yeah, no, I think I told Vimal, I was like, as we were walking home, I'm like, nah, not next year. Nah, I'm good. I'm done.
I was hoping that that the host there would have hosted another one this year.
Nah, he ain't. I don't think the situation calls for it anymore, unfortunately.
There was a fella there who he liked to eat ass, but I heard this from Brody. I heard this from Brody and other sources there that night. This gentleman likes to eat ass, but he doesn't just go, for the chocolate mud pie. No word of a lie, no word of a lie for this hearsay. The man likes to sprinkle paprika on the booty cheeks before he eats ass. Now that's unique. Paprika of all spices, too.
Wait, is that real or are you memeing?
No, like Vimmel and our
It was
other friend told me that.
Confirmed it?
Confirmed it, yeah.
I blocked that all out. I think as soon as I was hearing all that, my brain just went next day. Into
You
the
just have that like
trash.
PTSD, like tinnitus.
Yeah, one moment it's New Year's and I'm walking there. Next thing you know, I'm at home.
Yeah, there was all
Actually,
sorts
I
of
was
shit
at
going
home.
on there. Apparently, like people were talking about like revenge porn and shit.
Oh my god, you're unlocking the hidden map.
Akira.
No, yeah. Oh my god, memories are flooding back in. I feel like you never played this game, but in Breath of the Wild, Link loses a memory. You gotta like recover the memories, and he goes like, I feel like that right now. Jamie, put that in. Yeah, no, yeah, revenge porn stuff posted online. Jesus Christ, yeah. See, that's why I hated it. I only remembered a couple of things, and you're unlocking the whole spectrum. It was so okay, folks who are watching. You gotta understand. I talked to like 4 of the people who are there regularly.
Social butterfly.
Social butterfly, real social guy. Everybody, there was like 20 people. 20 people there probably seems about right. Maybe a little more. All of them are talking about stuff like this, like putting paprika on the fucking on the bread, eating buns with
buns.
paprika, revenge porn.
A lot of people ate ass, apparently. A lot of people ate ass.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna have to bleep this out if I say that word. But other kinks that are really, nothing's wrong with them. It's just that if I don't know your name, maybe let's start with hi. I'm
Well,
Todd.
say it, and then we
instead
can just censor it. So at least I know what you're talking about.
A few minutes later.
I'm gonna do a lot of editing.
Brody, this is not a family-friendly podcast, pal.
No. Yeah, just okay. Again, like stuff like that. It's like start off with hi. My name's Todd. Not hi, eat ass.
Well, no, people said their name to you. You just forgot because you are the exact same kind of guy as me. Dude, the other day at work, I met like one of the higher up women. She was like, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, hi, I'm Marco. And she's like, oh, Marco, your last name? And I'm like, oh, yeah, how'd you know? And we were like chit chatting. And I'm like, I literally had just finished shaking your hand. I'm like, I already forgot this woman's name.
Hey, boss.
Instantly. How you doing, big guy?
I mean, that's just how you do it. Hey, boss. Hey, pal. I mean, yeah, I call a lot of people pal and boss now.
Bud? Bud's
How's
more
it
for a
going, buddy?
stranger. Like, hey, bud.
I call strangers pal now. I don't know. Like the other day, this was kind of sad. Like a kid lost his cat and his family's searching. He's asking me. He's like, "Hello, Mister. Have you seen my cat, Mister So and So?" I'm like, "Ah, sorry, pal."
Oh, yeah.
Then as I was
I
walking
did see it.
away,
He's in my fender.
no, then I was like walking away. I'm like, "Oh God, I'm a sir now. No longer a youthful feller. I'm a sir. I'm an adult.
I don't
Responsibility.
usually get sir when I go
No,
to places.
I do.
I got called
Mind you, it's also
Mr. my last name like twice, and I'm like, that's my father.
yeah, no. I New Year's this year I think will be good. Probably gonna have to drive a few folks to your girlfriend's place.
Don't.
Vim say he was going? No?
No, Brody. You DD too much. It's time for you to get DD'd. It's open. It's an open invite. It's an open invite.
All right. Well, if he goes, then I guess he'll DD. But I assumed. I'm assuming Marcus and Vim are going.
Marcus, no. Vim, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to cut this out. This is just a retarded tangent.
And we're back.
Fucking chimp.
I'm just having a conversation. You know what? People go into podcasts, right? And they want conversations. They want to feel like they're a part of this. You know what someone's thinking right now as they're listening to this? They're like, yeah, I like hearing about my friends, my good friends, because our viewers are our friends. Without them, we're nothing. They like hearing about us talk about plans.
You are our friends. We are your friends. We are your everything. You are our everything.
That is going to be a YouTube short. I'm going to do the green screen. It's going to look phenomenal. No, I don't know. Actually, I should move on from the New York to.
We still have yet to talk about Christmas.
We're talking. You drink at Christmas. You talk about how your whole family gets day drunk. You said explicitly.
You don't?
Everybody gets their own bottle. Everyone gets their own bottle of Everclear.
Everclear.
If you don't finish it by noon, you're kicked out of the family.
You just reminded me of Shoe Nice.
Yeah, he's still alive.
I know he's quit drinking. Like he's sober now.
I mean, you kind of have to by this point. Like, your liver's taking so much damage. You got to do everything it takes to, like, not die now.
He drank an entire bottle of Everclear, and like in 40 seconds. It was
Like,
impressive.
even if your alcohol tolerance is phenomenal, right? Because people who are alcoholics can drink like a whole bottle of something. It just, that amount of alcohol in your system has to cause damage, just period. Even if you can handle it and not pass out, it has to kill something.
Yeah, that was 3/4 of a liter of is it 90 or 95% alcohol? That is liquid fire.
Pretty sure it is flammable, very flammable.
It is very flammable. It burns really.
Don't have a cigar and drink that.
No. Oh my god. Takes a rip of his dart and just fucking explodes.
God damn. Yeah, I mean, again, if you're doing that much damage to your body, you gotta go like clean living. And even then, you only live in 5 years.
Oh, dude, that guy would eat like jars of Vaseline, like just pure petroleum
did?
jelly. Oh yeah, he's like just slurping it right up. Imagine how slick his next shit was.
It just comes right out. There's nothing solid.
Maybe that's the trick to get you to actually have regular bowel movements. Brody shits once a week. Once a week, admitted by
See,
him.
the thing,
He shits once a week. He must shit
Like-
a little concentrated neutron star core like Nibbler from Futurama.
you don't absorb the ingredients, all right? When you shit 3 times a day, every day, you're not absorbing anything. You got no vitamin A, B, C, or D, all right? You got nothing.
Are you a
just got
fucking
brown.
cow? Do you have 4 stomachs
When
to
the
break
en-
it all
when the-
down? You
Listen, when
spit
the
it back
boogaloo
up halfway
happens-
in your mouth and chew the cud.
When the boogaloo happens, you're gonna run out of nutrients real quick. We're gonna be trapped in some foxhole as the nuclear clouds wave over us, all right? And you're gonna die first because I still have last week's Burger King still in me.
Dude, if
You're gonna be drowning in your own shit.
shit
I'll
hits
be
the
living
fan
like
and
a
the
goat.
world apocalypse, whatever, I'm going straight to cannibalism. Just immediately. I'm gonna find Bayo, and he's got some good
He will
chops on.
kill you. He will kill you.
Yeah, guess
You'll
what?
come at him.
Guess what? Bayonet beats, muscles.
I think he can lift you.
I can outrun him.
I don't think he can.
I think I could. His cardio's shit. My cardio's better than him.
Have you tested that yet?
I'm taller than him, so I have longer strides.
Pretty sure his muscle's the size of your head.
He's under 6 foot, so he immediately is just executed by the New World government.
For the New World government, eh?
Yep.
Hmm.
No manlets allowed.
Actually, okay, speaking about being short, I don't know if I told you this before. So when I worked at my meat slinging job, everyone there, the employees were shorter than me because, no, yeah, long story. But all the customers are always taller than me. And I was wearing like non-slip shoes that were like really nice and thick. And I just kind of assumed, I was a short feller. I just, whatever. And then my driver's license, I got like my height put in that when I was 16. So it says I'm like 5'5" or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, I'm just a short fella because people are always towering over me. One day I have to do some measurements, I think for like a passport or a firearms thing, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm probably like 5'8" maybe. So we pull up the measuring tape and my mom's like, you're 5'11". I'm like, huh?
So
So
I
just
still
in our
need to kill
city-
myself, huh?
Yeah. No, but the whole time I'm like, I'm just a short guy. And, it didn't bother me. I didn't care. But I'm like, no, we just have freaks in this city.
Brody, I'm
We just have
6'1".
freaks.
I'm 6'1", and you're like, you see eye to eye
I'm-
with me, and you thought you were just a fucking midget.
Yeah, I thought we were just short little elves.
Brody thinks he's a fucking member of the Lollipop Guild.
Dude, people were so tall. They were literally towering over me. Like, I literally had to do this. I'm not joking. Or maybe not that. That's exaggerated. Maybe like this. I don't know what was happening. There's just tall freaks who shop at that store. It's like big and tall. Only you eat food instead of, wear clothes. Don't tell that, all right? I don't need him getting another edge on me about that stupid goddamn restaurant. Only the mightiest of warriors, the big and the strong, will endure. I didn't have a lot to eat today. Or yesterday.
So, it's been 30 minutes. This episode fucking sucked.
It wasn't bad. It was good. It was a Christmas one.
Oh yeah, real festive.
Welcome to the Christmas episode,
Uh,
everybody. Yay.
The guys got into the eggnog a little early. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has
Welcome
been
to
the
Christmas episode.
this has been the Crew Chat Christmas extravaganza.
My favorite Christmas memory is when I drank on the 23rd. What's your favorite memory?
When I drank on a work night on the 23rd.
That's not unusual. All right, everybody, talk to you later.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy
Holidays.
no
Happy
holidays.
Halloween,
No,
happy
no.
Valentine's Day, happy Easter, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, happy Reclamation Day, happy V-Day, happy VJ Day, happy Victoria's Day, happy Labor Day, happy All Saints Day, happy Canadian Day.
A desperate boy who wants something to eat.
'Cause he's dead on his feet.